I had this whole fantasy football rant that went viral recently. It's got over 1 million views. I did it like 2 years ago on a podcast, right. And half the people love it and half the people hate it. The fantasy football people go crazy. I'm not a fantasy football fan. So and I just trash it. And the people that play they're really passionate about it.
Yes, absolutely. I mean,
I'm just like, listen, if you're a grown man and you play it, it's like, it's childish. But if you play it with your kids, that's okay. But if your son, hey, let's play, Dad, me and you on a team, you pick it. I get all of that. But if you're over 27, you got to stop. And if you don't stop, that's fine. But don't be mad if someone makes fun of it because it's nerdy. It's Dungeons and Dragons of football.
It is.
My whole theory behind it always, I'm not taking Diggs as my receiver. So I can win the week and root for him to catch 12 passes, but don't win the game. Score a touchdown. I can't compromise myself like that. I'm full in. I want every team to die every Sunday except for the Dolphins. I'm not taking the Ravens defense when we might be fighting for a playoff spot because I got on my fantasy football team.
Yeah. Listen, I am a fantasy football nerd. I have no problem admitting it. I am the guy that sits in this room for 2-3 hours before my drafts, my in-person drafts, and do a lot of research and everything. So I am that guy with a problem.
But you don't mind that I don't like it, right? Does it bother you?
No, of course not.
Yeah, that's exactly. Like I like heavy metal. We're going to talk about heavy metal in a second. I like the same band since I was like 12. That's childish. I get it. I'm a middle-aged man. I shouldn't like Judas Priest anymore, but I do. So I get that.
Who doesn't like Judas Priest? Seriously.
Which